Yo, what is up everybody? Jumping here, and today this is going to be another Halo 4 gameplay commentary. Today is going to be on Ragnarok. It's going to be capture the flag. And right away I'm going to rush sniper rifle. Now, when you play this game, guys, one tip I'm going to give you right away in this gameplay is that if you're playing in a group, like this is a group of 5, so we all know each other, everyone should have particular roles for the initial rush. That means like who's going to grab sniper, who's going to grab the Mantis, who's going to try to get laser, all that kind of good stuff. Right here I'm going to get sniped early on. And that guy's going to steal my sniper, so that is definitely a problem. But everyone should have roles right away for the initial rush. But in general, you should never try to, let one guy just get sniper. Like if you kill a guy with a sniper, pick it up and try to use it. That's the only way you'll get better with it. So I have no problem when people like pick up sniper if they're in position. Like for example, if it spawns or something right here, Snipe's gonna run me over like an asshole. He did that on purpose. He's just goofy. If you've seen any gameplays with Snipe, you might know that he's a pretty goofy ass dude. But anyway, like I was saying, initial rush, everyone should have a role. Like you should say, hey, let me grab sniper, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. But after that, none of that should matter. Everyone should just pick up whatever. Right here, this guy's gonna pull our flag. He was sitting in the base, but I knew he was screwed because the Mantis was in the middle, and because I pushed on him, I knew that would force him to man cannon, and that killed him. Now we're just trying to deal with the snipers in the middle, so hopefully we're going to be able to take them out. And these guys are pretty much pushing big time. I'm going to pick up a kill right here. And the main thing about this map, guys, the most important thing is top mid. Top mid control is by far the main thing of Ragnarok. It's the main thing you need. You need top mid. And when it comes down to getting flags and stuff, especially, you definitely need top mid for capture the flag. But when it comes down to getting flags and pulling flags and doing all that kind of good stuff, this is pretty nice right here. Pick up a headshot on that guy, then this guy's an idiot. He's gonna keep jumping up and down, and then I'm gonna get a triple kill. It's pretty sick triple kill. But if you're ever behind a rock like that and you know a guy has a sniper, do not do what that guy was doing. Do not jump up and down. It just becomes so easy to get a headshot like that. That's probably one of the easiest headshots I've gotten since I've been playing this game. Anyway, like I was saying though, is that if you're going to try to pull the flag on this map, in my opinion, the best way to do it, and you'll see it in this gameplay, is by having top mid control. And a part of top mid control is you should maybe try to have a guy on Pelican and a guy on turret side. If you can have, let's say, 2 guys top mid, 1 guy on Pelican, 1 guy on turret side, you will dominate. So if anybody else can go into the base, if anyone else can go into the base and pull the flag, you should be in an excellent position to get the flag out. I mean, or really just to get it out and then carry it all the way. And you won't need a Mongoose or a Warhog. Now, I'm not going to say that, driving a Warhog or a Mongoose with a flag is a bad idea. It definitely isn't a terrible idea, but it seems like so many players out there, they'll literally grab a flag and hide in a base and wait to get picked up. That is not the way you want to do it. The best thing to do is to cannon it. You cover a huge portion of the map when you do that. And if you have your teammates in position to cover you, you should be good. And then once you get it top mid, then yeah, if you can get a Warhog or Mongoose, definitely get in it. But believe me, from my experience from Halo 3, I know that was always the best way to get a flag, easy as hell. If you try to just keep rushing it with Mongooses and Warhogs and everything, then you're gonna keep dying. Or well, maybe not all the time you'll die, but sometimes against better players, they can kill you easily doing that. So keep that in mind. That's what I would recommend. That's how I like to play this stuff, and I think it's pretty good. Alright, so right here we just lost top mid control, which is definitely a big disadvantage for us. You never want to lose top mid control, like I was saying. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to sit in the base for a second and put some shots on these guys. Then I'm going to finally clean this guy up and kill him. But now that he's dead, I'm gonna go ahead and cannon, because I am pretty confident I should be able to kill that guy and get top mid again. That's the important part. If you lose top mid control, you have to try to take it back immediately. So what that means is that you're gonna need to have, you know, everybody trying to maybe be at the base or spread out around the base, putting shots on top mid, and then maybe everybody should push top mid all at once. Like if you have multiple guys in the base, they can cannon, and then maybe the guys on the side, they can push up. Once you get top mid control, then you're gonna take the advantage back. So it's very important to be able to do that. So keep that in mind. Now right here, they just got our flag, and he's gonna go ahead and cannon on the water side, which is kind of a bitch, but it's really whatever. And they also have a Mantis now, so that's not good. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this guy up, and now I'm gonna turn around and pick up a pretty decent triple kill. It's kind of easy, but it is my second triple of the game. And then I'm gonna get my hands on this incendiary cannon, which is definitely great. I love this weapon. I love the incendiary cannon. The only thing about it, though, I've only had it maybe 5 times total since I've been playing this game, and maybe 3 out of the 5 times I've actually killed myself because of the second explosion. I never expected, and it killed me. Now right here, I made a kind of bad decision. I should have shot the guy behind the corner. I knew he was there. But instead I went ahead and shot at the Mantis. Now I did that because I actually had no idea. I thought maybe the incendiary cannon could potentially kill a Mantis one hit because, you know, it shoots, it breaks the shield. And then I thought maybe the second fire, like the 4 explosions after that, would kill him. Now right here I'm going to cannon with the sniper, which is kind of a bad idea because there's guys right here, and then I'm going to die. Now I felt that we had top mid control. I should have probably asked, but you know, and that's the thing. If you have a sniper, you should. If you're playing with a group of people, if you're gonna try to get top mid, because you want to be top mid with the sniper, you really do. But if you want to get top mid, you need to ask your teammates, like, hey, is it safe for me to go top mid, or what's up? And if they say it's good, then yeah, go top mid. But if you don't feel confident, then yeah, that can happen. Like, people can easily pick you off and they'll get your sniper. You don't want that. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to just sit at the base the whole time. Like right here, because we don't have top mid control, I'm going to be forced to push back. Now, I see all the time, like, people try to, like, camp their base or sit back in their base. And, you know, I guess that can potentially work for the defense at times, but believe me, this is what loses you the game. By losing top mid control, you can easily lose the game, because they're just going to be able to push in on us, have top mid, put shots on us from all over the place, and it's just not good. And if they can kill you in the base, and they'll be able to, you know, get the flag, and they'll be in a great position. Now right here, this guy's gonna rush, but we're all over here, so I don't think this guy's gonna stand much of a chance. But he is gonna try to pick up the flag, but he's not gonna make it. Now right here, Snide was telling me, hey, let's man cannon, and I'm like, all right, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So we're gonna man cannon and pretty much kill the guys that were kind of top mid. So now we're gonna try to take top mid again, and there's one more guy, and I'm gonna go ahead and kill him, and now we have top mid control. So that's pretty much, that's exactly what you need to do if you ever lose top mid control, is try to come up with a way to take it back. And normally the best thing to do is put some shots on the people top mid, and then when you feel confident, cannon and rush top mid, and if you can take it, you're in good position. Right here, this guy's going to have to flag. We're going to try to cover him, but actually, I think he's actually going to be able to walk. Now, this is what I was talking about. Because he cannoned and we're all in position, we're able to cover him, and he's going to be able to now get it top mid. And I believe he might even be picked up by someone who spawned at the base. I mean, that's exactly what you can do, and to me, that's the best strategy. That is by far the best strategy to do. It's just to get in position, and because you could just keep getting flags. If you can hold it, you can easily just keep getting flags. All it takes is maybe 2 guys to rush in their base and try to just grab it and cannon. Once you cannon, then you're in good position. Now right here, I can see that these 2 guys are rushing the water side. Now I only have 5 shots in my DMR, but I'm gonna try to, you know, I called him out, but I'm gonna try to kill one of them, and I was able to get the kill, but I ended up dying. so that's whatever. And now this guy's gonna get the flag, and that's definitely not good. Just trying to feel him out and see where I could have grabbed sniper, but I wanted to make sure that I was able to kill this guy because no one else is in position. I have to be able to take that guy out. Now I know sniper just spawned at our base, but this ghost is on my nutsack, so he's gonna chase me down and kill me. And that is definitely a big time deal, and I knew it. I knew that, you know, because in this game they make it so that everyone can see the power weapons when they spawn. I know that guy seen that sniper up and he went to go grab it because, you know, the flag's in the middle and he's gonna have sniper at our base. That's a big time advantage. So I'm gonna have to be forced to rush this guy and take this guy out, because if I wanted to go and try to defend the flag with my teammates, but I knew that if I went to top mid trying to defend that, I could be sniped in the back and rushed in the front, and that's never ever good. So it was very important to take him out, but unfortunately it looks like they got the flag on a goose and they're gonna get this second cap. But it's whatever. Actually no, they get their first cap. But I don't know. It's a bitch, and now they got their Mantis, so this ain't looking good. It is a tied game, but once the other team gets a Mantis, yeah, I mean, it's going to be really tough to get a flag. What I recommend doing is that I wouldn't try to just I wouldn't rush their base to get their flag until their Mantis was dead. Try to make sure that you take that out first. Right here, this guy's going to rush me and kill me. And then now their Mantis is also going to be top mid. Now that's a real bitch, because if they're able to pull the flag with a Mantis top mid, yeah, that can be definitely an issue. And they just grabbed the flag. And now this guy's going to try to rush top mid, and was able to cannon. So this is definitely not looking good. Now we have a Mantis, and I believe they're gonna duke it out. The two Mantises are gonna duke it out, and I'm gonna try to put some shots. I mean, you should always shoot the Mantis, why not? Try to put some shots on them, throw some grenades at them. But their Mantis is gonna beat our Mantis, and that's not good, because now we really need to try to kill this thing before and we do. But unfortunately, that Mantis just caused a huge distraction, and I ended up dying. I think my other teammate there ended up dying, and now they have the flag. So it's going to be a mad rush to just try to stop this guy if possible. I mean, that's just the way it goes. The Mantis on this map is definitely a little OP, because if you can pull the flag and you have it top mid, and let's say the other team doesn't have a Mantis, yeah. Now right here, I'm going to make both these guys one shot. Now, my teammate on the ghost right there, I think he made a big mistake. Now, he went to go try to take out the flag guy, thinking, you know, that's what a lot of people do. You know, when the other team has a flag, you're like, oh, I got to kill the flag guy, I got to kill the flag guy, I got to kill the flag guy. But there was two other guys there that was one shot. I think, personally, if I was him, I would have tried to maybe take out the two guys that were one shot first, then deal with the flag guy. Because that's the reason why he died, was because he got team shotted by two guys and instantly, like, got mowed down. So, I don't know. Right here, I'm going to pick up the flag. I'm going to try to get in this hog, but this knight's going to die. And that sucks. And then I'm going to try to man cannon with this thing. That's what I wanted to do. But then the fucking hog's shooting me, and then, like an idiot, I should have just sacrificed myself. But I ended up dying, so that's a big time bummer. And then when on spawn, I'm going to be able to get sniper. Actually, Snide's going to pick it up, and he's going to give it to me. And we're going to try to, like, I mean, this hog's at our base, but, like, the important thing here is I have to get top mid. I have to get top mid to try to cover the guys at the other side. We have to tie this game. There's only 1 minute left. I have to get top mid now, but unfortunately, like, in pressure, sometimes, like, well, not all the time, but a lot of times, when I'm under pressure, I suck so bad at sniping. Like, I wasn't able to kill that guy until after he killed the guy with the flag, so that's definitely a big time bummer. Now they have our flag again in the hog. That's not good, but got the driver, but then I missed the passenger. What's the fuck? But then I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a triple kill right here because of the call out, mess up on the overkill. MB called him out right there for that triple, and that's always good. Call outs will always help you. But now they have our flag again, and I really want to try to take him out. The problem is that fucking Envy's in the way now, and I was screaming at him. And because of all that, I got distracted, and I couldn't get the shot on the flag guy. I did pick up a really nice shot on another guy, but I was trying to hit the flag guy. That was the priority. But hey, whatever. Anyway, and then I'm gonna die. And yeah, guys, we're gonna end up losing this game. But the final score I had was like 37-11. I hope you have enjoyed this. Please like this video, and like always, have a nice day.